Hi everybody, so today I'm going to do a review of the Trinitarian Bible Society Royal Ruby Text Bible. So one thing you can see right off the bat is this is a very small, compact, take with you wherever you go size Bible. So this is the sleeve that it comes in. So again, it is the King James Version. They only do the KJV in English out of their Bibles, but they've got a lot of other languages on their website. So one thing that I like with their packaging is how they show this Bible here and then all the other models of this particular edition and what features they have. So that is kind of nice. So one thing we can also see is all Royal Ruby Bibles have these features. So you can see there's an example of the text. Now this particular one is going to be the Calfskin. This one does sell for $61.50. This one is the index version. You can also get a non-indexed for $52.50, a hardcover for $7, vinyl for $6. They also have a pictorial hardcover for just $12.50. And they've got some bonded leather editions for $20. And then they've also got one that's like this one here, but it's also the zippered edition, and that one there would be $79. So a little tiny Bible. This one is 5 3/4 inches tall, 4 1/8 inches wide, and just an inch thick. So we can see we've got red and yellow head and tail bands. And even though this is a tiny, tiny little Bible, we still get 2 ribbons. So that's impressive. We've got nicely done gold gilding. We've got the thumb indexing, and you can see right there, you might be wondering why some of those look white. Now their indexing is a little bit different than some. So if we open this up, we can see that we can see all the tabs on both sides. So those on this direction that would be facing downwards are now facing you. So some people really like that style of indexing, others don't. I think it's kind of neat because it just reminds me of the old school Bibles. So I do like that. So this is the calfskin leather. It is a nice thick piece of leather. So you can see there it's got a nice grain pattern. I don't know if that's a natural grain or if it's stamped in, I'm not sure. On the cover we've got Holy Bible. Then on our spine we have Holy Bible and the TBS logo. But then we've also got these tooled ribs here, and those are just slightly raised. But great little tiny Bible. You can take this one like in your pocket, your purse. Be great for your glove box, or if you're traveling and you want to take a Bible with you to read maybe on like a carry-on bag, this would be perfect for that. Or if you're a pastor and you travel and visit people in hospitals, this would be a perfect size one. As long as your eyes can take the font, this is well worth getting. So on the inside, we're going to have a vinyl paste down liner. We can see there that it does say calfskin leather. We've also got a presentation page. And then one thing here we can see we've got Royal Ruby text, but we can also see that this one is produced by Cambridge for Trinitarian Bible Society. So that is pretty neat. Again, it's available in multiple cover options, so if you'd like to take a screenshot of that page there's all the options with the ISBN numbers. We've got the crest up here. I think that's really neat. Then this one is printed and bound in the European community. So I thought that was kind of cool. Now one thing with this one, and I haven't had this one very long, and I've been super gentle with it, it is showing signs of wear right there already. I don't know if it's just because it's small and it's really tight, and to be able to open it up to read it, it might just be that maybe this edition was just a hair too tight. So I'll have to see what I can do to fix that. If any of you that watch this are rebinders, let me know if some of that regular book tape would work on here or what you would suggest. So we're going to have the epistle dedicatory, and then we've got the books of the Bible, Old and New Testament, and then we get right into Genesis. So we've got a double column format. It is going to be in verse by verse. So we can see there we do have our Pilcrow marks. So you can see here by verse 6 and verse 9. So what those are, if you're not familiar with the King James, is that would be where a new paragraph would start if this was in a paragraph format. Now the font in this one is going to be 6.4, but it's a very bold print, and it's also really readable, as you can see there. And you get almost next to no ghosting. The only time you can see anything is in the white space where there is no text, and that's totally normal with any Bible. You do have a little bit of space here in the gutter if you wanted to write down some references. Same with over here. Or if you wanted to take just a few little tiny notes, you would have a little bit of space to do that. One thing that's impressive is we've got 2 ribbons for a small tiny little Bible. That's impressive. They are double-sided satin. I do have to cut mine and heat treat those. Alright, so I'll give you a shot of the Psalms, let you see how those look. But just an awesome Bible. Their Bibles are great. They have great quality Bibles. They're also a great ministry. Plus, they have amazing customer service. So I definitely recommend them for King James Bibles. So we get into our New Testament. And all of their Bibles are just going to be just black letter. They don't have any that are red letter. So again, if you can read this font, which with readers I can read this, and I have horrible vision. So if I can read it, I'm pretty sure that everybody else is going to be able to. So we're going to get back to the end of the Bible. And then even though this is a tiny little Bible, you wouldn't expect it to have some of these extra features, but it does. So that's really nice. So we've got the Bible word list. So this is going to give us a brief explanation of words in the Authorized version, describing unfamiliar objects, animals and plants, weights, measures, and money, and words no longer in everyday use or now used with a different meaning. So this is really nice. And so it also tells us here, if the English word is used in more than one sense or stands for more than one Hebrew or Greek word, the list refers to the passage where the word is used with each meaning. So give you an example here. So we have the word abroad. So that can mean away from the house, or it can mean over a wide area. And then it also gives a scripture reference for each of those cases. So there's another example there. So that is really nice that it does have this, because a lot of words might be ones that we just don't use anymore. So I would really like to see something like this in every KJV that's printed across all the publishers. I think that would be very helpful. Then we've got the abbreviations of the books. So when you're looking where they might be referring to something and you're not sure about the abbreviation, you can look to that page. And then we've also got pages where they've got artwork of different things. So we've got some plants like those right there. Everybody should have heard about frankincense and myrrh. Or if you like essential oils, you'll definitely know about those. Then we've got some birds and some other animals here. Got some Egyptian style drawings. So it's really neat that a Bible this small has this. So we've got like some potter and vessels, an example of what a well and a millstone would look like. Got a little page about the money. Give you an idea of what those coins would have looked like. And then we've got a reading the Bible plan as well. So this one is going to be a concise course whereby one can read through the whole Bible once in 2 years, the Psalms and New Testament twice. And then it goes through the first year as well as the second. We can see there that you get a scripture for the Old Testament as well as the New. So that is nice. And then once we get past that, then we just get back to the end of the Bible. So you do have a little bit of space right here if you wanted to write some notes or some prayers, that sort of thing. Or one thing that would be kind of neat with this one, since it might be a go with you everywhere Bible, keep a little travel log and jot down where you took this Bible and when. I think that would be pretty neat, because then sometimes you might be surprised how far a Bible that you've got has traveled. So this is a great little Bible, just awesome. And like I said, if I can read this one with macular degeneration with a pair of readers, I think everyone else is going to be able to read it as well. Just an excellent little Bible. So again, this one is going to be the KJV by Trinitarian Bible Society in the Royal Ruby Text Bible. And I will try to put a link in the description box. Hopefully there's some available on Amazon maybe right now. And I'll also link their website in the description box as well. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.